Well, hello. This feels weird. I've never posted a YouTube video before, but I wanted to just turn the camera on and talk because, life's been lifing recently and I have a lot to talk about. So let's just talk. So I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for like so many years now, literally since I was like an ickle baby. I was watching YouTube. I grew up on YouTubers. Like, I think my generation was the generation of YouTubers. Like, to name a few, when I was like tiny baby, I didn't watch like TV shows. I watched PS Toy reviews. I watched Dr. Squish. I watched, oh, who's that one with the Play-Doh, the Play-Doh egg, and he like peeled off the Play-Doh and then opened toys from inside the egg. Oh my god, that was my jam, bro. Like, I didn't watch like TV shows. I watched YouTubers, and then as I matured, I watched Leah Ash. I honestly watched Flamingo when I was like a child. This is so bad. I watched Flamingo when I was like a kid, when he was Albert Stuff, like as a child. So, And then I also watched I watched Max Mello and Reacticorns. Oh, hey, I'm just editing this, and I just wanted to butt in and say, I don't know if I'm the only one that felt this way about Wengie and Max, but do you know when you like a famous couple that you really like breaks up and you feel like you've been stabbed? That was the first time I felt any type of way about a couple. I was like, 10-year-old me was like, no, they broke up, what's gonna happen to me? Like, 10-year-old me was crying, and when Reacticorns deleted all their videos, that was my first heartbreak. I can't really think of any more off the top of my head, but then now I watch like Danny Gonzales, Curtis Connor, Daz. I watched Daz my whole life. Adam McIntyre. Like, I'm what I'm saying is I know ball when it comes to YouTube. I've been a YouTube kid my whole entire life. YouTube really isn't the safest place for children, but I feel like it's getting better now. I feel like YouTube is a safer place than it was, because I don't know about anyone else, but I remember like when I was younger, I would watch YouTube. Oh my god, I watched this Minecraft horror thing on YouTube Kids. YouTube Kids is really, really weird. I don't know if it's still as bad as it was, but basically I was like watching like YouTube, and then when I was like a kid, I couldn't tell you an age, maybe like 8, and then my parents were like, no girl, you need to go on YouTube Kids, because obviously YouTube is like not a safe platform for kids. Well, it depends. I feel like YouTube can be a safe platform for kids if you're just monitoring what they watch, because there are some stuff on YouTube that kids should not be watching, but not in a weird way. Like, it's not like weird stuff. It's just like swearing and inappropriate jokes that kids don't need to be seeing, but they can very easily access on YouTube. So I feel like as long as you do the job as a parent and monitor what kids are watching, then I think YouTube is fine. I mean, I'm not a parent, so I don't know, but like, I was watching YouTube when I was a kid and I turned out fine, but I mean, I did not turn out fine, never mind, I take it back. I think YouTube is fine, but I think YouTube Kids is not fine, because I think the issue is with YouTube Kids is that people just like hand them the iPad and just go, oh, YouTube Kids, it's safe, I don't have to monitor what they're watching, but then they end up watching like horror. Like, I watched my first horror video on YouTube Kids, but it wasn't technically a horror video. It was a horror video for kids, but like older kids. I think it was like a horror video for like young teenagers, but I was watching it when I was like 8, so it didn't really scare me that much though. I don't even know why. Like, I didn't really care for it. Like, I didn't really care about it. I wasn't really like, oh. I wasn't really like any trauma. I was gonna say I wasn't really any traumatized. I wasn't really like traumatized or affected by it for any degree. I just saw it and was like, oh, this is weird. But it was there. Okay, editing again. I just downloaded YouTube Kids to like research, and in order to confirm you're a parent, you have to put in 3 times 7, because like it says like when you come in. For one, I had to like, for starters, it like locks you in. You can't leave the app once you've entered it. It's really scary, and the kid's voice is so annoying. He's like, get a parent's help. No. Anyway, once you press that you're a parent, you have to, like, it says confirm you're a parent, and you have to put in 3 times 7. I'm pretty sure some 8-year-olds know their 8 times table. 3 times 7 is not in the 8 times table. You freaking idiot. I didn't when I was 8. I don't even now, but like. And then you can select like ages. I think it's like you can select like a young age, then a middle age, then an older age. And then I selected the oldest age to see what, oh, I should have selected the youngest age because then I could have seen what was on there. Anyway, but I think it's definitely better than when I was a kid, because when I was a kid you could just download it and basically it was just like normal. It was basically just normal YouTube, but it had the YouTube Kids app on it. Like, it was basically just the same as YouTube, but it was called YouTube Kids. Whereas now, like, I think like, when I pressed on, like, each age to pick, there was, like, a selection of things, and, like, the parent could, like, hand select which ones were okay and which ones were wrong. So I think YouTube Kids is better. And then, not to mention, I feel like my generation of YouTube is just the best generation of YouTube. I mean, maybe I'm biased because it was me, but, like, now all the good YouTubers that don't post, like, all, like when she doesn't post anymore. What do you mean? And like peak Leah Ash was so, actually I don't know, because I rewatched the Leah Ash video like, I don't know when it was, because I started playing Adopt Me again like last summer. Yeah, it was last summer, and I put a Leah Ash video on because I was like, you know, Adopt Me, and it was really, really, really childish. But, like, obviously I was a child, but I mean, like, sometimes I still watch Shannon and Paul, and I'm like, oh, this is childish, but I can appreciate that it's good, and not good because they're just opening toys, but it's like, oh, I can watch back and be like, yay, oh my god, I love that. But then when I was watching Leah Ash, I was like, this is genuinely annoying. Like, I'm really annoyed watching this video. But when I was a kid, I was not annoyed. I was, like, eating it up, which is weird. And I also feel like my version of brain rot was YouTube. Like, YouTube rotted my brain in ways that I can't even describe. Like, I think my attention span, I mean, I do have ADHD, so I can't really speak on the if YouTube affected me or not, because my attention span is fucked because of my ADHD as well. But I do think that if I grew up sat watching a TV show, my attention span will be better. But I'm not really complaining about it, because I would, like, if you gave me an option and said, would you rather watch a film or a YouTube video, I would rather watch a YouTube video. But I feel like that's really unpopular, so I don't really know if, like, YouTube had an effect. Because, like, I know lots of other kids grew up watching YouTube the same way that I did, and they didn't rely on you. Because, like, I watch YouTube all the time. Like, I do not watch TV shows, like, really. I watched my first Marvel movie, like, this weekend, and I have not... Like, I do not have the attention span to sit and watch the whole thing. Like, when I watch a YouTube video, I don't know how to explain it. I don't even know why we got into this topic talking about freaking YouTube. Well, because I'm posting a YouTube video, duh. But, like, I do love YouTube as a platform, and I do think it is very good. And I think YouTube is way better than TikTok. I really, really... Okay, I'm going to get doxxed now. I do hope that YouTube does make a comeback this year, because even though I do think YouTube has always been a thing, like, there are people I know, like some of my old friends, they didn't have YouTube downloaded onto their cellular device. Like, to me, that is insane. I could not live without that. I mean, I don't think I have it on my phone, actually, because I watch it more on the TV and on my iPad, but, like, I could not imagine not having the YouTube app, like, downloaded onto my phone. Like, for me, that is, like, one of the apps that I need. Like, even when I had, like, no storage left, YouTube was one of the things that I kept. I love YouTube. I think YouTube is a way better platform than TikTok and Instagram, because, like, YouTube has just been there through everything, and, like, people, you can do so many different things on YouTube, and I feel like it works for, like, most forms of content. Like, there are some forms of content that you can't really make the switch from YouTube to TikTok. Like, if you're, like, Danny Gonzalez, for example, you can't really make that kind of video on TikTok. Whereas any TikTok, I don't know how to explain it, because now that I'm just thinking about that, you can't really make dance videos on YouTube. So I don't really know what my point was there, but basically I'm just trying to say that I love YouTube. I'm sucking up to YouTube, basically, is what I'm doing right now. And I think I deserve to be a YouTuber, quite frankly, because I freaking love this platform. And I love YouTube way more than TikTok. I have been posting on TikTok quite a lot. I do. I also love TikTok, but I do think that as a whole, TikTok can be a bit scary. Like, hey, it's me again. So I went on a big long tangent and I decided to just edit it out because it was like not making any sense and it wasn't even that important. So I'm gonna end it here. So love you guys. Let me know if you want any other forms of content. I am planning on just doing some more talking videos for now, and I'll probably do some sort of vlog at some point. I might do a Liverpool vlog because I'm going to Liverpool this weekend, and might do some other videos. Maybe not. I might not.